Hello, welcome back. We are live again with part 4 of the Chaos and Pretty Magical Girl construction. So if you recall, yesterday, if you're new here, we're building a Gunpla model here. This is the base figure all put together. This is what's happened so far, about maybe halfway through. And once the base figure is done, they show you all the parts you're going to be taking off and adjusting. I've got my trusty magnifying hood here so I can see what's going on. Anyway, we'll get started with moving on to the new steps. The first one being modifying the head. So I need 2 L1s, P1, and a K1. There's K. This should be L. L1, K1, and P. And P. Okay. K1. Actually, right. Yes, that is K1. Andy. K1. And from P, I need number 6. So as I was saying, this is part 4, and I'm doing modifications now of the original. I believe I also mentioned that I have 2 of these. There's another one to do, and I looked the other one over because that's one of the things I've learned from this one is that you need to look it over first to know what's going on. This one is by far the easier of the 2 to put together. Okay, so. Go here. And this is going to go high. This doesn't go in there that I can see. Oh, this is silly me. There's a mistake. That is K1. I actually needed K2. That's why it's not playing. And then it's like, this is not going to work. Well, that's always helpful. Well, if you recall at all yesterday, that the one arm sort of got a little mangled when I was trying to do something by accident. Both the arms are going to get replaced at this stage. In that way. Okay, I see. I see what's going on now. Okay, so this piece squishes together. And this piece slots in the top, and that slots in through there. And that is her little hat. Okay, they're saying M, which is the either or here, and I did the pink hair, an M. So I need M4, M1, and M4. M1 is already on. This is M4 here. And that, my friends, is actually a completed sprue. Everything is off this. Verifying, make sure there's nothing anywhere. So that can go in the recycled plastic section. Okay. This variable magnification of this is very helpful. Okay, now the hard part. I'm going to have to take her off the stand because I'm going to be requiring to modify her. Okay, so we've got to take this front piece off her. Oh, well, that came off nice and easily. Okay, drop that over there. That we're done with. So there we go. I'm going to pop that off. Put the head on. But I'm not sticking that back on yet, apparently. Okay. Good enough. That goes there. See? It doesn't say to, but I don't see any reason why I would have to wait. So we'll just put that back on. I'm going to pop these hair pieces off because that's the next thing I'm working on. Plugs out. So there she's got a little aha. Uh-huh. 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 Thought I got all that, but I missed a piece. That's not fitting. A little bit of sprue material sticking out there. Okay. Okay. The hat on. Put her there. You can see her better there. Okay. L. I need L4. Doesn't say times 2, but it is done twice. So we'll cut both of these off. Should just keep this L handy because it's got all of her various bits and pieces of clothing. That's what this is. So I might as well leave that out. Again, clean up. This is even more Sailor Moonish than before. Okay, the M2s are right there, and I need O1. There we go, O1. I need the hearts. Yeah, I'm really glad, as I said before, that there are not lights on this kit as well, because that would just be, oh boy, trying to run tiny little wires through all of this as well. That would be an adventure. I don't know if they make that, if they make any with LEDs built into them. I mean, I say that it would be so difficult to do, but it also would be quite fun, I think, to try that. It would look good in the range. Okay. It's telling me one side is the side that I want. We're going to the... No, okay. How does it make any difference? Because it's got a warning box in here showing me, look, this side, but they look exactly the same with size and everything. I don't see any difference. Like that. It's the same either way. I hate when they do stuff like that. Say warning, and unfortunately, because it's in Japanese, ue karami ta. I don't know. Does this only go in one side? Does it one side make a difference? One side fit, the other side doesn't? No. It's exactly the same either way. Okay, well, if it's exactly the same either way, I don't know what they're trying to warn me about. Yes, put her face together. There are hearts in the back. Just hearts. No, there's just hearts in the front. Okay. It's just, I don't know what it's warning me about. I really don't. Okay, so that goes in, and the heart aligns along by her head, like that. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Turn the heart to align, pop it in, like so. And pop the other ones out and replace these back in. It feels like a little snugger fit than it was before too. Here's a little wider. That feels much better, you know? that's even more Sailor Moonish like that. Even though her hair is pink and not blonde. Okay. The only problem with this thing is that this lens magnifies great for seeing, but not so for looking at the book. Okay. Next step, 37. That plowed through 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36 really quickly. So, there's that piece I shouldn't have taken off. I don't know what that's for. So I have to remember these pieces, though, are done with. They're replaced. So the next thing, I'm taking the jewel out of her chest here. These don't pop. It's popping. I'm asking it not to pop, and it's popping. There, got it. Okay. That goes out. And we require P1 on 7. What's this? L. Oh dear. P1. The bow. Okay, I'm looking at it. Nope, I'm not looking at it backwards. It's molded backwards to make things extra confusing for you. P1. Turn the bits. Okay. I need that back again. And this is going to go in the center of the bow. And then the bow is going to go back on her like so. You know what? Why don't you straighten out your legs, my dear? Stand normally. Okay. Done. That was quick. Up to 38 already. I need J and K. This is L. Of course. I need J and K. K. The only thing with this is J. This particular thing is it keeps sliding down and slamming into my nose. Tighten up. Okay. J5, K3, and 4. J5. K3 and 4. So this has been a little bit quieter today, mostly because I'm trying to get more done. And I'm thinking I'm doing really good, and I've got lots of time. And then I look over at my timer, and I'm already at 10 minutes left. So I've already been going for 20 minutes. And all that incredible progress I've thought I was doing. Oh, I got so many done so quickly. No, you haven't actually got done quickly at all. You've been going at the same pace as always, which is a very deliberate pace, and I'm making sure everything is done correctly and smoothed off and clean and so forth and so on. But I really am tempted to just do the other model because it is so much fun to do, but it is also very time consuming to do. So if you're looking for something that's going to occupy your attention, but is also going to take a fair bit of time, again, these models are for you. Okay. This needs to be held like that. K1, like that. 4 and 3 on the other side. Oh wow, that goes inside that. Okay. Again, the tolerances that these are constructed to are just crazy. I wonder where that goes now. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Oh, this is part of that. Okay. So that piece is going over there. We're doing the skirt. And we're on K1 again. This is L1. Silly me. Okay. I want L1, 2, which is the skirt itself. Which I should probably stop at. Okay. K1, 8, 11, and 12. K1, 8. And I say I should stop here because, like I said, you should read through these instructions fully before you start making it, which is, yet another one of the mistakes I made on part 1, but we've got through it now. Okay. There is a bunch of stickers. We have 7 minutes remaining, and you can watch me struggle to put stickers on quickly. Straightly, those are to go on there. And I think it'd be easier to put them on before it is assembled. So I will definitely be picking up at least one of these again while I'm in Japan in the fall. Which looks like it's going to be a little more travel this time. A friend of mine, she's going with me, and we are looking at going to Osaka and Kobe for sure, and probably Kyoto on sort of a bit of a tour at the start before we end up back in Tokyo for the rest of the time. Right near the end of October, there are fireworks in Tokyo, and we will be there for that. I tell you that right now, we will be there for the fireworks. That is a must-see for me. So I'll have footage of that for you on the daily vlogs, and hopefully some good pictures of it as well. We'll see what happens, if I'm as confident as the camera still as I used to be. But that is one of the goals. Kobe for some, obviously, Kobe beef, because how do you not? Okay, there's a lot of stuff going to be going on here. So, ow, smack myself in the head. Helpful. Yeah, okay, this is the problem with getting a cheap one of these magnifying hats. It tends to be sliding down and poking me in the nose. Okay, see if you can figure this out. Oh, good. There's only one of those type notches. Good. Okay, that's that way. And this part that we just made slots into there. Inside. Goes like this, pretty sure. Yes, yes. That goes like that. Okay. K12 and K11. Do they say K12 and K11 on them? Yes, they do. Oh, I love you for the first time ever actually printing on it what it is. Okay. And there's custom shapes on each one. The other K11 goes on this side. That way. Okay. And this piece goes on top of those, holding them all in. Okay, like that. Isn't that all spiffy? Okay. Now, before they tell me to do any more on the top, this is this goes into the back of her and affixes to the top of the stand. It's the new one of those. Okay, so before we go on, these, I think this is the time to put these on while it's not on her. Oh, after looking through the magnifying, but taking the magnifier off is really, so go through all the weaponry and everything till right at the end. There's where they show where the stickers go. Okay, so oriented like this. Please tell me these are actually stickers. I'm sure they are. This goes on right there. Oh my good grief. Yeah, this is super precise. Molded exactly to the shape of the plastic. There's even little lines on the plastic for where they go. Okay, I'm going to say right now, if I hadn't thought of this any other time, right now, hooray for tweezers. I'm sure on the level of camera, you can't even see on there that little sticker that went on. Okay, next one around. This is sticker 4. Tweezers also let me to pick it up without getting any of the glue on my fingers and making me any less sticky. Oh my goodness, this is super precise. I mean, it's going to look so nice making this two-tone. This is exactly the color of the other sprue of plastic that is part of her outfit. That is, I mean, see, I don't know, you probably can't see, but it's the same color as the bow there, making this a two-tone skirt. Okay, piece 8 goes on the next one. And yes, these are stickers, so they don't have to be wet. They're not decals or decals, however you want to say it. That the replacement eyes are. So if you were wanting the eyes that came on the devil sheet rather than the ones that any of the ones that were built in onto the face, you would have to get them wet, or that type of transfer. Okay, the next one is 7. Okay, looks like we're going around in descending order now. Yeah, I cannot imagine being able to do these without tweezers. Well, we're going long because I'm not gonna. I will stop when I get the stickers done. Yeah. 6. Unfortunately, I didn't get as far as I was hoping to. But this is an amazing detailed bit. As I said before, this is immensely fun. Some of you might be out there watching it and say, that is so painstaking and exacting. It does not look like fun at all to me, but okay, I get that. It's not for everyone. But for me, this precision in construction is very much up my alley. I'm enjoying this immensely. As I said, I would get more of these and do them again. Probably not live stream them because I would think this is rather boring. People need to like leave comments and say, hey, no, we actually like this. This is great. Please do more. But I doubt you will, because it'll be like, please get your internet fixed first to a faster internet connection, which I agree with. Like I said yesterday, I will look into that again to see if it can be upgraded. Okay. And 1 and 2. No, crooked. Oh, wow. Could you stop falling down on my yeed, man? Okay, this is really annoying. This is what happens when you buy the cheap one off Amazon. The adjuster at the back of this unit doesn't hold, so I keep tightening it and it keeps loosening and letting this thing slide down. Now, there, got it to lock finally. Okay, tighten the head, but you have to lock. So, nope, I didn't. It comes loose, which makes this very frustrating. So yeah, sorry I'm not talking as much about anything, but like I said, I didn't realize so much time had gone by so quickly. Okay, yeah, it actually would have been better, seeing how these are going now, to have put these on before the other bit in, but got it now. So there is now a two-tone skirt, and that's only 2 minutes after. Okay, slide back. What do you think? We go a couple more? I think we should go a couple more minutes. I don't know where those ones go, but they don't go on that piece. Those go on our boots. Those are eyes in the helmet. Like I said, you should look ahead. So you put those away. And now I need 1, 5, 14. Aha! There's this piece. This is 1. That's actually a good thing. We should do that anyways. 5, which goes with 14 goes with 1. 13 goes with 5. Okay. So these are the only parts so far in the entire model that the part number has been printed on the model as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish the skirt today because it's almost there now. There, leave that out because I'll be doing it again. Trim this down. I already did, that's the 1. I mean, I don't fault the magnification level of this, and I could have it go even higher. I took off the highest one because I was having trouble seeing with it because it was so magnified. And I got these because a few years back, I paint the figures in games and stuff as a hobby as well. And I'm certainly not going to live stream that because I can't think of anything more boring than watching somebody paint little tiny figures. But I was going to do some painting and suddenly I couldn't see the figures. Welcome to getting older. Okay. So I had got the magnifying eyeglasses that you've seen be used before. 13 is on this side. There's 13. Yeah. And was using them, and sometimes I don't remember exactly why, but I get this. I saw it on Amazon. Thought, ooh, that would be a really good idea. And the other one goes on the other side. So I got these, and they are, hey, I finally cranked them up enough to like cut off the circulation to my brain. It's so tight, but it's staying on now without moving. That's good. Wow, the first time the tray is betrayed me. You're so funny. Okay, so that's only 3 pieces left. I'm going to move ahead with that. Okay. So, okay, exactly. That piece and those 3, right? 10, 9, and 15. Yes. Okay. So this is the last of the skirt. We'll get that done. And then we will call it a day. Call it a stream, call it done. Still, unfortunately, at this point, nobody watching won't realize what brilliant entertainment this is until after I've died or something. I don't know. Okay, and this piece. And I think this is the second sprue that is complete. Yes, everything is off that. Hooray! Okay. So I'm going to turn these up. As I've said many times, it's a snug fit. You definitely want some flush cutters like these to be able to trim all that extra little tags from the sprues off. Put the number slide up. Yes, I say again, I heartily recommend, if you're looking at this and thinking that kind of looks like fun, you are correct completely, and you should get one of these. They start from fairly reasonable. This one was, I think, around 2,000 yen, which is translate to roughly $20. It's a little more depending on the current currency exchange in your country and the day of the week and what way the wind's blowing, whatever way they decide all that stuff. And the other one was I got the other one in one of the secondhand stores, which is really nice because people take things in there, and it's like they hadn't been opened at all. The plastic wrap was still on it, so 9 goes on this side. Okay, there. The center is 15. 15. And every one of these has a different shaped attach point. So there's no way you're going to be able to see this. But this one has one that's curved to one side, and only one of the holes is curved to that side. So even though the parts are written on and you can follow along, there's only one place these pieces can go. Okay, and then this goes in on top and locks that all in place. And there is me throwing pieces on the floor again. And there is her skirt. Here's the next step, attaching. The next step is attaching. But they also show them other things, which is these things detached. The legs, so those are apparently surplus, and the round pieces come off too. Yeah, that can present a little bit of a challenge to get those off. But I'll do it now in preparation for tomorrow. Oh boy. This is the unfortunate part of also being a musician and cutting your fingernails short to be able to play properly. I have no fingernails, so I can't get in there. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Having to go in there with a knife and trying to wedge it into the hole. You know what? I think we'll do that off camera because that could be potentially really nasty. So anyway. Stand up straight, sweetheart. Stand up straight. This shoulder is being problematic. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to do this because I've got to get in here and there's too many things in the way. Okay, so tip this all the way back. Her thighs together. Get her, really? Her butt is not going past that. Down from the top? Well, then we're going to have to take her torso apart because that's down from the top. Okay, that works much better. Then tilt this in, put it on her back. There. This skirt is on. There's a lot of disassembly today, but the skirt is back on. Like so. Okay, so we're going to call it a day. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, click the bell so you get notified, and turn off the light that's causing those crazy rays. Okay, so we'll be back again tomorrow. That'll be Monday again at 8:30 EDT for another half hour-ish. And turn off the stream and be done for today.